Okay, so I had quite a few people on some of my forums ask, why do some online credit card payment processors require the CVV code and others don't? You know, the CVV code on the back of your credit card, or sometimes on the American Express, it's on the right-hand side. It's usually a 3-digit code. Okay, so basically, two main reasons. You can process a payment without a CVV, but there's a higher degree of fraud. Bigger companies may accept that risk because it's still a small percentage of their overall payments. Smaller companies like mom and pop stores will suffer badly with a fraud payment, so they absolutely need the CVV. Also, some nasty websites will store the CVV after the first time you use it and provide it automatically. However, this is a massive risk and they may get shut down or fined over it. There's an entire audit process called PCI around this. The question was, why is it that some companies accept this risk? What is the benefit? It's because of the risk-reward balance. By not requiring a CVV, it reduces the friction to making a purchase and also encourages fraudsters to spend with their company. But wait, you may say, fraudsters? Sure, when your card is stolen and used to buy stuff, the pain is entirely on you to convince the bank and the store that the purchase was fraudulent. A very large portion of fraudulent purchases are never refunded, and even if the store does have to refund the rest, they can, in turn, push the pain onto their suppliers, who may have supplied that on consignment, and make them struggle to get paid. In the meantime, the friction-free purchasing experience causes many more customers to do quick and impulsive purchases. If your profits, making it easier for your customers to purchase, are more than your losses, fraud or fines, then companies do it. It's not a big risk difference, but also not a big benefit. It's mostly a useless feature, but it exists so some people use it. It's a bit like signing when you receive a parcel. Sometimes you are asked to sign, sometimes not. You can do a fake signature and then argue you didn't receive the parcel and it isn't your signature. Signing makes no real difference. So let's say you are paying for a government service, like a health bill. The government already knows where you are. They know how to reach you. They are providing you a convenience by letting you pay online so that they can get their money easier. But if your payment is fraudulent, they'll be no less able to track you down than if you hadn't paid in the first place. Same could go for paying a Netflix bill or something. If it's fraudulent, they can just cut off your account. It isn't like they sent you something physical that you can now run off with. As far as I've seen, the only penalty for not completing a PCI audit is a $15 per month fine from the payment processor. Maybe this is bigger for massive accounts, but I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't. I've never found an online payment system in the UK that doesn't require your CVV, and honestly, I'd find it pretty shady if they didn't. Then I noticed when working at an airport, there are a lot of our American customers weren't used to signing for card payments or us actually checking the signature, so maybe the requirements on processing payments are just less stringent. We also had to insist on chip and PIN over swipe and sign if their card was able to go through via chip and PIN, although we still took contactless payments, which seems to sort of eliminate the point of both chip and PIN and swipe and sign. More accurately to say non-European than American. Similar issues with customers from China, India, etc. Amazon doesn't, but as they are a payment processor themselves, they seem happy to take the risks in this. The card processing companies charge different rates based on how they got the card info. The more information provided with the transaction, the lower the rate. For instance, you can process a payment based only off the number, but the processing companies will charge a higher percentage because of the risk of using someone else's card. Providing the full information found all over the card, front and back, significantly reduces the risk that the card is being used fraudulently, so the processors will charge a lower rate. These rates are not all that different, but 0.1% makes a big difference across thousands of transactions. What about you all out there? When you purchase stuff online, do you have to use the CVV? Do they not ask you for it? Which companies do? Which companies don't? Let me know in the comment section below, and I will reply to each and every one of you as well. For now, take care. Hope this helps. Mavakaga.